Sure, Abed can get out of control, and that's where the nets start becoming much better for that, but it still is going to be a little bit concerning for them to deal with that massive team fight that LGD can bring to the table too. So they need to have a good early game. I'm going to be looking at Bulba making big plays. The skewer, 11 actually puts himself on the high ground with Dubu.
Yeah, they're going for a man versus man. They have got Mason in the neighborhood as well. He's going to come in from behind, and in fact with the heal bomb, 11's being brought down.
There's an arrow.
Arrow flies through. Vulcanate, who's going to get the first blood? That's the question. LGD do get the first blood. That arrow is certainly making sure that LGD are able to take it.
Doing so hot right now. 23-4 to the 14-1.
Yeah, Somnus has been keeping really control of this lane. Just slightly ahead of our bottom lane. Bit of a go here. They will go forward onto Dubu. Does get the heal off. Self-grave. The shackle there to hold him in position.
No way to stop it.
Trying to find Victoria. Will get him. Dubu will go down in response. Just a 1-for-1. See if Forever and Bulba can do anything more. There's a lot of mana in the tank for Forever. Indeed, he jumps forward. Look at Meow. They've got the charge forward as well. And DC, they'll clean out the 2 on this bottom lane. Armade now, back with the presence of Victoria. Tries to bring Forever in. Not quite enough control there from the CK.
Blink daggers, of course, are super important, but the fact that you're off lane mag going to be hitting on the 6-minute mark is pretty damn good.
This down bottom, trying to go aggressive. Instant hex down to Bulba to hold him back. Armade trying to go back in return. They do get the shackles on.
Rotation.
Focus. Gao's gone. They've lost the 1-for-1. Can LGD find anything more with this? Indeed, they brought Somnus in from the mid lane to chase down Bulba. He'll go for the charge. They're trying for the arrow. Oh, nice cancel of the charge there to dodge the arrow. Bulba still could be in trouble here. We'll see.
He doesn't have, his Torf doesn't have backup, that's where he's really susceptible to dying when they have the tri-lane down there. If only dual lane, he should be fine if he's full health, but with Victoria, it makes it hard.
Victoria's here, but Bulba's got eyes on him. Charges forward, there's the first net. Forever jumping into position. They managed to trap the Night Stalker. They'll take him down immediately. Nothing that Somnus can do in response with DC's 4-man there in the neighborhood. Getting the solo lane, solo XP. Very, very few CS being missed by the Slyken.
And that's on his, I mean, it's based on his most...
Oh, and here we go now, DC looking to try and switch things around on this bottom lane. They come in with the Meepo, get Arme. They've got the route onto Yao as well. They should be able to clean up both of these. Abed already making these early rotations, making sure that the lanes go the way of DC.
Yeah, beautiful rotation by Abed. Doesn't need to always be jungling. That's the nice thing about a Meepo is you're off the map a lot of times. So.
Down mid. The question is if Digital Chaos themselves can now get in a bit of a wraparound and catch LGD from behind. They're starting to move over, but it will be scanned out by LGD. LGD aware of this movement from Digital Chaos. Now they turn back towards them. Arrow straight away onto the Dazzle. Dubu does get the Grave off. We'll see what the rest of DC want to do. It looks like they will just accept the loss of the Dazzle and back away, not wanting to take this fight. Abed gets a bit of pressure down on the bottom lane, does force LGD back. Instantly poofs back to join the rest of his team. It's just a Dazzle down. In fact, still in the neighborhood, we may see more action happen. 11, he's going to get charged towards Yao as well by Bulba, who goes for a quick charge by. Looks to walk it off. Yeah, 11, he's going to be ready to punish this one. Jumps forward, skewers back the Space Cow. And Bulba there, maybe just creating space, trying to make sure that LGD didn't therefore jump in on any of the bigger members of Digital Chaos.
You've got view of Mason too with the Yule Scepter, more catch.
That's going to pay off massively if they get the kill, and indeed with the stun connection, there's no escape there for Mason. That Yule's pick up indeed from Somnus. This fight is Digital Chaos. They have to be so careful with 11 keeping himself in the backlines, ready to blink in with an RP for the counter initiate.
Man, DC does not really have good deep push. The only thing they really have
is... How do they stop this? I mean, Arme's just going to bring them in, ready to fight. Dubu has to grave himself 11. Shadowblade up on the side. They do have vision upon him. Bulba charging in, gets the done for him. With the
got 11. Oh, the RP!
Comes out! The Starstorm as well! LGD absolutely destroying Digital Chaos.
There's no buyback either. Abed actually bought the Eagle Song.
I mean, if they realize this, they could maybe even go for a finish. No, a whole minute without that Meepo.
They're going to heal up.
They're unlikely to know.
Dagger now too. So if he isn't in the position to follow up for the RPs, now he always will be. So nighttime, now we have smoke for smoke action.
They've got to do something with this.
LGD gets the high ground first.
They're on the high ground first indeed, straight away. Bulba does get the charge off on the side. Arme, bring it Dubu in, has the ult back online with Abed. Getting bursted down. Somnus looking towards Bulba now. Hesitation back towards the Meepo. They have already lost 2. Abed gets critted down to Arme, doing the work on this Chaos Knight. They've taken down 3. RP just comes up, call down 11. Comes in for the cleanup. LGD team wiping Digital Chaos.
For that cleanup RP, but they're going to get another Rax out of this. Absolutely worth it.
Straining on the top lane. With 3 members down, they're going to have the red back up in a second, but no Mason. No Abed for a while. They will get the skewer back, and indeed straight away with the stun. They'll burst down for Reb with the Sonic Wave. Now look at the turnaround. Does take down Arme. That's the Chaos now gone for 50. If they can find these two as well, this will be a massive hole. Reb will get a second, but still 11 and Victoria. They're too big and strong. Bulba tries to charge in, but 11, he can turn. He'll look to try and fight back. Yao comes in with a quick zap.
And the Raxes are dead already.
They're gone. And GG is called. GG want to reset this, move on to game 2, because game 1, LGD just playing on another level. Absolutely insane start for this.
They didn't really let DC do what they wanted to do with their lineup, is get that Roche, have the Aegis, and take fights around the RP with Meepo with Aegis, and they just didn't allow that to happen.
Treads or whichever he wishes to finish first, so he can withstand the neutral creeps in the jungle, get that catch-up farm.
Victoria has Dubu a big caught out, they catch the Torrent, doesn't even need it, maybe just walks up as the first blood, or maybe.
Very nicely set up there, but maybe.
Victoria was actually hiding in the Roche pit to wait for the rune spawn, and Dubu just didn't really expect that, didn't even need to connect the Torrent.
In comparison to Arme.
Yeah. Let's see how the supports are doing in maximizing. We actually have every single support in the game is level 3. So everyone's kind of suffering with their rotations. Victoria gets the connection onto Mason, the X2.
They brought the Death Prophet around. They do have exorcism ready to go. Somnus says, we're going to play it, boys. Forever will TP across. Bulba with the Burrow Strike to hold back, maybe. Mason pops the God Strike, trying to man up the damage. This Death Prophet's too strong. Takes down 1, takes down 2. They're not even done yet. Maybe they can look towards Bulba as well. 11. Kind of skewers Bulba away though.
Body blocking.
Now allowing the Siphon to reconnect.
The blocks.
They're coming in for more. This Death Prophet having the absolute rotation of a life. 7.5 minutes. Somnus coming in and picking up a triple kill. Waiting. A kill onto Somnus would be pretty big at this stage. Off the back of him being fattened up by that triple kill.
So they have the Oracle.
And in fact, the Torrent's connecting onto Abed. It's going to be LGD going in first. Abed is going to try and get his way out of it with the light strike, trying to play it out. Victoria looking to see how he can react, but already there's the wraparound coming through. DC, they will catch and shut down the Death Prophet.
Yeah,
they can get more. Still with this haste rune, finds the connection with the light strike, and DC, they'll get a couple out of this swamp.
Don't know if they actually saw the haste rune in the bottle. It seemed like with the way that they made that aggressive move.
Is under attack.
How fast can he get around the map, clean up these camps? And very little chance that Mason can catch up purely by farming neutrals. They've got to find action, they've got to find fights, and in fact, bottom lane, they're looking for it. Bulba leads in, Ice Blast will be flying through, false promise out just in time, but this is going to be a lot of damage down to Somnus.
He is very
definitely gone. Too much damage being built up, and he will pop. LGD lose 2, DC doing exactly what they need, getting involved. They'll get the courier as well, as also picking up Victoria.
Getting 3 there.
Absolutely perfect. They know that they can't play the farm game against this empowered Battle Fury anti-Mace. They still have the Aegis on Mason, a couple of seconds left on God Strength, and they're going to try and push it even further.
Abe is going to trade though. He's going to go right up onto the high ground, and he hits pretty darn hard on those towers right now. They have to back up.
Meg actually going straight in. He's just bursting down the cooker. Somnus trying to lead him, but the Ice Blast is there. False Promise comes out just in time. Maybe taking a lot of damage.
The split push. Ame's getting the tier 3 right now.
Yeah, that's 1 tower down in the mid lane. DC on the TP back. Dubu will make it. And the rest of them though, Light Strike trying to hold back the side of LGD. They've found Bulba in the sideline. The Ghost still out. They'll get the Sand King at least. And the rest of DC do escape. But as you say, DC, they do not get the tier 3, whereas LGD, having Arme clearing out that mid.
About 1 more minute left on it, and then they can take a big straight up 5v5 fight, not really be too concerned. Maybe wanting to pick up a gem of their own could be the next investment opportunity for Victoria.
Do see him under this ward. They want to try and make the jump. Bulba coming in and has the dust straight away with the Stormhammer, Ice Blast, everything coming through. 11's got. Nice. Quick reactions there from DC as soon as the Magnus came under their vision.
Yeah, LGD destroyed one of the wards, but the secondary ward gets placed down. And
look at this again. Look who's on the split push. Arme's ready to start bringing them back. We'll see how much damage they...
Mason goes in.
Mason, he's gone straight in with the stun.
The time to Laguna with the Yules.
Can they actually bring him down? He's got the 4 Promise 11 now coming in with the RP onto Abed. Gareb does kill off the Oracle on the back of it all, but they've lost the Aegis on Mason. Over being forced back. There's the ult from Arme to burst out.
Oh, and they get Mason.
And they bring him back as well. The BKB not going to save Mason as he's down as well. Arme with a triple kill.
Absolutely devastating
It
there.
really feels like the draft, that final pick, anti-mage. On this mid lane, and they have this anti-mage nearly 10,000 net worth ahead of Mason's spend.
Yeah, it's really nice that they have, you know, the Death Prophet Crypt Swarm plus the Magnus Shockwave to go to stall it. They do try to make the go
They've
here.
got the Ice Blast, they do have the stun, but again, the false promise is there. He has the self-fuel, trying to get himself out. This should be enough damage, but 11 comes in with a 3-man RP!
And the
Here comes the shot! Triple for Arme! Mason puts the BKB, trying to tap with the heels, bringing
Baby's alive.
back up to full life. Barber looking to get off the epicenter, he does, but he's down. Arme gets the ultra, he's looking for the rampage, but Farem sprouts him back. They're gonna TP out.
They get the silence. He's going for the rampage.
Can he get the rampage? He can! Arme playing out of his mind. The team around him going absolutely insane. LGD, 14,000 net worth lead. They're ready to close in on this top lane.
But it gets scouted out by an illusion. They've got to bail.
This is so scary. They know that there's no Magnus for 20 seconds, but LGD will almost certainly have to be prepared to fight. Without that, they're going to self-X the Death Prophet, leading up forward. She will be jumped upon. Ice Blast thrown back. Won't quite find the connection, but DC are making the space to finish this off. Now they're coming back in. Ice Blast passes across. Maybe can he get in the pin in time? No, he can't. They will get it. They get the light strike there onto the anti-mage. You see Mason have a couple of tickles onto Arme, but DC, they're losing 3. Mason's trying to get himself out the...
Oh, but the X.
It's already been used. He's going to get X back. He has the war cry.
They've got the catch.
But they're chasing in from the side. Maybe wraps in. They've got the control. They'll burst through the Aegis immediately. And they're ready for round 2. GG is called. LGD knocking Digital Chaos out of the tournament 2-0. 11 with an RP of celebration. This team, I mean, out of all of the sides that we've seen in the upper bracket and such, people, they may have kind of been sleeping on this LGD team, but bam, they've shown us that these guys are incredible.
It's just that
Absolutely
that Magnus, how much farm he actually does get, the threat of the RP, that empower, the high level empower, just